Welcome back, HMC, to week 5, day 3 of our whole body prenatal workouts. Today, I'm going to take you through a squat focused leg day. For today's workout, we're going to want about 3 to 5 feet of obstacle-free space around us, a nice obstacle-free wall. Keep that water bottle nice and close, and we're going to have those weights as a nice optional add-on as well. So let's go ahead, getting ourselves nice and centered here. Roll those shoulders back. And let's get right into it with a top to bottom warm up here. We're going to start with some arm circles. Dropping those shoulders back and away. Setting that intention for today. Hard part's over. You've hit play. Working within a pain-free range of motion here. So sometimes your circles might be really big. Sometimes they're smaller. Let's switch directions. Five more seconds, and we're going to open it right up into some arm swings. 2, 1. Open those arms out nice and wide. And just let them swing across your chest. You can walk around your space as you do this. Or you can stand still, a little gentle swaying, whatever feels good. 12 more seconds of these. Then we're going to move into our hip openers. 3, 2, 1. Drop it down, shake it out. Let's get into our hip openers. If you're feeling a little bit more unstable, you can use your hand and grab onto the wall. You can grab onto a chair, a countertop, something for stability. And remember, we're just going to go knee up, out, and out behind us. We'll go 30 seconds on each side. Flowing it out, kind of like we're treading water. Keeping a nice, soft, athletic bend in our weight-bearing knee. We're not locking out our knees. 2, and 1. Switching sides. Two, and 1. Drop it down, shake it out. Great job. For a little dynamic stretch of those quadriceps, let's go ahead and kick ourselves in the butt for 30 seconds. Keeping that spine nice and neutral, so we're hugging baby up and in. Pelvis is neutral, right stacked under our rib cage. Standing nice and proud. 10 seconds, and we're going to finish it off with some nice little hip circles here. 2, and 1. Bring it back right into those hip circles. So I know these sound a little silly, but we're really going to drive those hips back as a means to gently stretch out those hamstrings and bring them forward, stretching out those hip flexors. My hamstrings tend to get really tight, so I take my time as I go backwards here. Really kind of resting our feet. All 4 corners of our feet are pressed into the floor here. Let's switch directions. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead, grab that water if you'd like, and let's get right into our working set. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get right into our working set. So today we're going to go through a circuit 3 times, and this circuit is going to be squats, calf raises, close stance squats, reverse lunges into a nice isometric hold into our wall sit. So if that sounds good to you, let's go ahead, Get that nice wide athletic stance. I will be doing this workout body weight. However, you are more than welcome to grab onto those weights if you'd like a little extra challenge. Just listen to your body. And if you are choosing a weight, you want to find a weight that you can do confidently and safely about 10 to 12 reps. So let's go ahead getting it started with our squat. So we're going to screw our feet into the floor, neutral spine, shoulders back, and dropping it down, pressing through all four corners of those feet into those squats. Hands can be out in front of us. Hands can be on your hips. Hands can be kind of mummy mode, whatever is most comfortable with you. See what I did there, mummy mode, Healthy Mom Club. Great job. Trying to make sure that those knees are tracking in the same direction as our toes. We're not letting them collapse in. And a nice double chin. We're looking about 6 feet ahead of us on the ground. 2 and 1. Stand it up, shake it out. Let's go ahead and getting into our calf raises. Again, we can do this with a weight, we can do this assisted, we can even do it seated if you want. So go ahead and find that stance that's best for you. I'm going to put one hand on the wall for balance. You're welcome to do so if you need to as well. Screwing those legs into the floor, neutral spine. I'm going to rise up on my toes and drop it down. And there we go, 30 seconds. Great job. We're halfway there. 15 more seconds. Three, 2, 1. Drop it down. Give it a great big shake out. Those are tricky. And we're going to move into our close stance squats. So these don't mean that we are all the way in. We are just narrowing in our stance from what we had it before. So I like a nice slightly wider than hip. So I'm going to bring it in just a little bit. Same thing. I'm screwing my legs into the floor, kind of flexing those quads, tucking that pelvis underneath my rib cage. And I'm going to drop it down. And as we shrink our base of support, this can affect our balance. So if this is a little tricky, you can either grab onto a balance support or just widen out that stance. Whatever makes you feel safest, it really isn't that deep. You're more than welcome to do some more squats with me. Two and 1. Great job, Mom. Go ahead, shake it out. We have 2 more exercises here. One more kind of dynamic movement, then we'll go into our isometric movement. So we're going to do some reverse lunges here. Rolling those shoulders back, tucking that chin. We're going to lunge backwards, drop it down, bring it back up. Here's the side view. Drop that knee, come back up. We're going to alternate on these legs for 30 seconds. Tucking that chin, neutral spine. Great job. We're halfway there. Last one. Go ahead and shake that out. And now for the last exercise of the set, you're going to meet me on the wall for our isometric hold for our wall sit. All right, now that we're at our wall, we're going to do our wall sit. So remember that you've checked in with your doctor about pursuing any sort of workout program while pregnant. And if they have said no isometric holds, what I'd like you to do instead is to do any sort of hinging motion of your choice. So that could be deadlifts, that could be kettlebell swings. But if you've been cleared for isometric holds, we're just doing a short one. You're going to meet me here right on the wall. So we're going to back all the way in. Neutral spine, so we're pressing the small of our back against the wall. Walking those feet out till we're at about 90 degrees. And hands can be resting, but we don't want to be pushing on our legs. And we're going to hold it here, breathing normally for 30 seconds. And that can mean whatever it has to mean. If you have to step up and out of it, totally fine. Let's go ahead. Pressing into all four corners of those feet and breathing normally. Soft, gentle hands. We've got 10 seconds. Stepping out if we need and resetting. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to stand up right out of that. Stepping back onto our mat. Go ahead, take that rest, grab that water. I'll see you right back here on the mat for round 2. All right, we're back round 2 of 3. We know what's up here, so let's go ahead getting ourselves set up. Screw those feet into the floor. Roll those shoulders back, tuck that chin, show me your double chin. Let's squat. Pressing through all four corners of those feet. Ten seconds. Last one. Great job. Shake it out. Now go ahead, find your preferred stance, and let's get into some calf raises. All the way up onto those toes and back down. If you'd like, you can change your stance. Go heels together. Last one. Great job. I'm going to go ahead and show you a balance assisted version of our close stance squat. So next up, we've got that. Stepping in those feet a little bit. Screwing those feet into the floor. Holding on to our balance support if we need. If this isn't quite the move for us, just go ahead, do some normal squats, step it out. Narrow stance squat. Five, 4, 3, 2, last one. Make it count. Great job. All right, next up, last kind of dynamic moving movement here. We're going to go into our reverse lunges, alternating left leg and then right leg. Drop it back. Again, hands can kind of do what I do and be a little bit more dynamic. They can be on your hips. Whatever works best for you. And last one. There you go. Great job. Let's go ahead. Take it to the wall. We've got our wall sits up next. All right, we're at our walls. Let's walk those feet out. Neutral spine, small of our back against the wall. Let's hold it for 30 seconds. And with any isometric hold, you want to make sure you're breathing normally. Don't hold that breath. Stepping out if we need. Dropping back in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up. Walking off that wall. Grab that water. Meet me right back here. We've got one more round. Alrighty, round 3. You know the drill. Let's get right into it. Stepping those feet out, screwing those feet into the ground. Drop it like a squat. If you've got those weights, you can hold them out in front. You can suitcase carry, whatever is most comfortable for you. 4, 3, 2, 1, stand it up. Great job. Starting to hit you now. Let's go ahead into those calf raises. So neutral spine, feet can be parallel, feet can kind of be little penguin stance, and bring them up. Great job. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down, shake it out. I rather liked my stance there, so I'm going to keep it for those close stance squats. Go ahead. Let's drop it. Ten seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up. Shake it out. We know what's next. Let's get right into it. Screw those feet into the ground. Reverse lunges. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, stand it up, shake it out, and one last time, meet me on the wall for our wall sits. All right, backing it onto the wall one last time. Drop it down. And breathe. Great job. Ten seconds. Then we're going to go ahead, stand it up, walk it off that wall. Go ahead, grab that water, meet me right back here, and let's cool things down. All right, we're nice and hydrated. We're there. Let's go ahead, cooling things down, widen that stance. Reach those hands all the way up, lacing our fingers. Let's lean it to the left. Bring it to center, to the right. Opening up those hands, stepping out of it into Warrior 2, deep lunge. Holding here. Then let's connect left arm to the inside of our left knee. Feeling that into our glute medius. And bring it back up. Switching sides, Warrior 2 on the other side. One more breath, let's connect it. Standing it up. I want you to go ahead and find that wall for balance support. Let's stretch out those quads. Left hand holds left leg. Dropping it down. Switching sides, right hand, right leg. And there we are. And I want you to widen that stance, whatever you need to accommodate your body right now, holding space for your body. We're going to lean it forward, stretching out those hamstrings. Holding it here. If you can let yourself dangle, you're welcome to. One more breath. And vertebrae by vertebrae, let's roll it up. And there you have it. This has been week 5, day 3. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure to grab that water and give your body what it needs today. We'll see you in the next one.